The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Pekin Panthers Baseball, streaming online on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Pekin Panthers, Michael Comstock.
Good evening, Pekin Panther fans. Michael Comstock coming to you from Winfield Mount Union High School as the Panthers and Wolves are getting set for conference play tonight. Game moved from Pekin High School after the tornado went through there on Wednesday to Winfield High School. Panthers will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight as they were scheduled to have a home game. Got Connor with me on the computer. Panthers are going through their warm-ups out here, and we will be ready for action here before too long. So we are at Winfield Mount Union High School, Panthers and Wolves getting set for action. We're going to take our first break of the pregame, and then we will be back after this break on your home for Panther Baseball, the Atomo Radio Group YouTube channel.
Planning ahead for 2026, smart farmers know that exceptional harvests begin with premium seeds. Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds, your local Pioneer dealer, has the high-performance varieties you need for next spring's planting. These aren't just any seeds, they're backed by proven genetics and designed for maximum yield potential. When you plant with confidence, you harvest with pride. Trust Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds for all your seed needs. Call today at 641-777-8874. That's 641-777-8874. And let's grow success together.
Summer is here, and so is Pekin Pride. Pekin Community School District is gearing up for summer sports. We want your student on the field, on the court, and in the game. At Pekin, athletes aren't just about winning, they're about building character, teamwork, and lifelong friendships in a school where every athlete matters. Because at Pekin, where everybody is somebody. Contact Pekin Community School District today to find out the summer sports registration. Visit pekincsd.org.
Summer stress is real. Heat, drought, pressure. It all adds up in the field. At Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, we help Southeast Iowa farmers build crop nutrition programs that hold up when the weather doesn't cooperate. You've invested too much to leave on the table. Call 641-653-4444. Nutrient Ag Solutions, fighting for every bushel with you. 641-653-4444. That's 641-653-4444.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Summer travel season is here. Are you ready? With Pilot Grove Savings Bank's digital banking tools, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, and stay connected. Whether you're at home or on the road, stop into any of our 17 locations or give your nearest branch a call and travel with confidence this summer. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Banking made easy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back, Panther fans. Michael Comstock coming to you from the press box here at Winfield Mount Union High School. A little different vantage point. We didn't feel like crawling up to the crow's nest with the possible rain in the area, so we're hoping to have a game tonight, get it all in before the rain comes through. Panthers are looking to bounce back after a tough loss on Tuesday night to Hillcrest in that second game of the doubleheader. Panthers are 9-2 on the season. They're 5-1 in conference play. The Wolves are 6-9 overall. They are 4-2 in conference play. So big game for both of these teams. The Wolves are only one game behind the Panthers. So kind of why, if you're the Panthers, you would have rather had this game at home. But they picked up the win here earlier in the season. They'll be the home team tonight. It looks like they're going to get ready to get started here before too long. So coaches are meeting on the at home plate. So we are going to take one more short break, and then we'll be back for the first pitch on your home for Panther Baseball, the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Baseball season is back. Is your young athlete game day ready? Before they step up to the plate, knock out their sports physical at Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics. KCHC makes scheduling fast and simple with convenient appointment times that fit your busy family calendar. Keep your care local with the team you trust right here in Sigourney. Don't let your player get sidelined. Call the Sigourney Medical Clinic today at 641-622-1170 or visit keokukhealth.com.
Summer is here, and so is Pekin Pride. Pekin Community School District is gearing up for summer sports. We want your student on the field, on the court, and in the game. At Pekin, athletes aren't just about winning. They're about building character, teamwork, and lifelong friendships in a school where every athlete matters. Because at Pekin, where everybody is somebody. Contact Pekin Community School District today to find out the summer sports registration. Visit pekincsd.org.
Summer stress is real. Heat, drought, pressure. It all adds up in the field. At Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, we help Southeast Iowa farmers build crop nutrition programs that hold up when the weather doesn't cooperate. You've invested too much to leave on the table. Call 641-653-4444. Nutrient Ag Solutions, fighting for every bushel with you. 641-653-4444. That's 641-653-4444.
Planning ahead for 2026, smart farmers know that exceptional harvests begin with premium seeds. Quinton Harbison at Gobbler Creek Seeds, your local Pioneer dealer, has the high-performance varieties you need for next spring's planting. These aren't just any seeds, they're backed by proven genetics and designed for maximum yield potential. When you plant with confidence, you harvest with pride. Trust Quinton Harbison at Gobbler Creek Seeds for all your seed needs. Call today at 641-777-8874. That's 641-777-8874. And let's grow success together.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And we're back, Panther fans, getting ready to start the game tonight. The Panthers and the Wolves. The Panthers will be the home team. They should be the home team on the scoreboard and on the field for the Winfield Mount Union Wolves. We'll go through the starting lineups for both teams here real quick. Winfield comes in 6-9 overall, 4-2 in conference play. So Panthers just a one-game lead over the Wolves coming into tonight in conference play after they dropped the second game of the doubleheader to Hillcrest on Tuesday night. So for the Winfield Mount Union Wolves, leading off will be number 9, Parker Wilson, the first baseman. He'll be followed up by number 12, Trevor Phillips, the catcher. Number 1, Graham Haynes will be in center field. Number 24, Tyson Kailberg will be in left field. The starting pitcher tonight will be number 11, Kason Doppler. Tayson Samuels will be in right field wearing number 2. The shortstop tonight will be number 20, Jackson Jones. The third baseman will be number 23, Cale Burgess. And the final number 9 hitter will be the second baseman, number 3, Carter Fennell. For the Panthers, it looks like this. It'll be number 18, Nolan Glick at shortstop. Number 20, Zandrick Allison will be in center field. Number 3, Henry Adam will get the start on the mound. Not double zero anymore, just 0. Cal Miller will be at first base. Number 21, Elijah Brock will be at third base. Hudson Deitch, wearing number 8, will be in right field. Carson Comstock will be at second base, wearing number 1. Sam Sharp will be your designated hitter tonight. He'll be batting for Cole Milliken, who will be in left field. And the catcher for the Panthers will be number 2, Riley Smith. So those are our starting lineups tonight between the Panthers and the Wolves. Still going through the coaches meeting out there at the home plate mound. Looks like they're shaking hands. So they are going to, Panthers will take the field. They've already done the lineups and the national anthem. So we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back for the opening pitch on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Summer travel season is here. Are you ready? With Pilot Grove Savings Bank's digital banking tools, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, and stay connected, whether you're at home or on the road. Stop into any of our 17 locations or give your nearest branch a call and travel with confidence this summer. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Banking made easy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Good evening, Pekin Panther fans. We get ready for action tonight. It'll be Henry Adam on the mound for the Panthers. Panthers come in 9-2. The 9-game winning streak was snapped in the second game of the doubleheader against Hillcrest Academy. Panthers gave up a 9-run lead in that game, lost 18-16. So they are looking to get some momentum rolling back in the right direction. They'll be in their black uniforms with the white pinstripes again. A little hard to see from up here. I'm sorry. We try and get the best camera view as we can, but it'll be Panthers be the home team tonight, as this game was scheduled to be played at Pekin, but unfortunately due to the storm damage, Panthers had to move the game here to Winfield. Talked to Coach Deitch this morning, and it sounds like everything's going to be a go at home for Tuesday night. The fence people are supposed to be there on Monday, so hopefully that will be the case, and we will get to play the Mediapolis game at Pekin on Tuesday night. So the leadoff hitter, Parker Wilson, steps into the box. Henry Adam on the mound for the Panthers. Here's the windup and delivery. Strike one called. to Parker Wilson, the junior first baseman. Around the infield for the Panthers, we've got Elijah Brock at third, Nolan Glick at short, Carson Comstock at second, Cal Miller at first. Second delivery of the game is a swing and a miss, strike two. Left to right in the outfield is Cole Milliken, Xandrick Allison, and Hudson Deitch. Behind the plate, Riley Smith. So there's your defensive alignment for the Pekin Panthers. 0-2 to the leadoff hitter, Parker Wilson. Breaking ball, strike three, gets him looking. So good start for Henry Adam. That will bring up Trevor Phillips. He's playing catcher tonight, I believe, although they just announced shortstop. So we'll have to watch to see where he goes. The lineup I had him at the catcher position, I believe. Otherwise, yep. So he files that one out of play. So Phillips had a big game against the Panthers at home. Misses low, ball 1-1. Umpire shouting out the balls and strikes. We can hear him, and we're a country mile away from him up here in the press box. 1-1 to the catcher, Phillips. Strike on the swing, they say. No, they say ball. We acted like it was a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Long time from Henry here looking in, and Phillips is going to take a timeout and step out of the box. So Phillips steps back in. Henry looks in, gets the sign from Riley. Here's the wind and the delivery. 3-1 now to Phillips. That was a ball 4. Not sure where that one missed. I can't tell from here. Must have been outside possibly. Phillips was pretty sure it was a ball. That brings up the center fielder, Graham Haynes. So Phillips at first after the walk from Henry Adam. 3-pitch strikeout to the first batter, and then he walks Phillips. That will bring up Graham Haynes, lefty. Ball called. No score here in the first. Henry working from the stretch. Strike called. The last pitch looked better than that one, so 1-1 now to the freshman center fielder Haynes. Phillips gets his lead over at first. He's held on by Miller. Henry goes to the plate. Strike 2 called, so 1-2 now. Haynes was 1 for 4 the first time these two teams played. Phillips with a pretty good lead over at first. Not going anywhere. Strike 3, Henry gets him looking, so 2 strikeouts looking here in the first. Henry might have been being careful with Phillips. Kaelberg had 2 hits in the last game these two teams played. The senior left fielder. Phillips gets a little further lead off this time. See if he's going to try and get down to second. Not going anywhere. That one's going to be a little blooper and over the head of Glick, so it's in there for a single. So first hit of the game is Kaelberg. He just reached out and flicked it over the shortstop's head, so a little bloop line drive results in the runners at first and second. So first and second now for the Wolves. We got a courtesy runner coming into the game. That is number 4. That's Ryder Rice, who will run out at second base for Phillips. Kason Doppler at the plate, chops it out to the middle. Henry Adam fields, and he's called out. So that will be the end of the inning. Panthers, no runs. There was 1 hit. There were no errors, and there was 2 men left. So we'll move to the bottom of the first. For the Panthers, it will be Glick, Allison, and Adam coming to the plate. And actually, they're going to have a meeting here on the mound real quick. We're going to see if they're going to overturn this call after both teams are in the dugout. The batter said it hit his foot. And they're not going to overturn the call, so that will end the inning. So we'll be back after this break on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We go to the bottom of the first. It will be Glick, Allison, and Adam coming to the plate for the Panthers. So Nolan checks into the box. Kason Doppler on the mound for the Wolves. First pitch of the game is driven out to left field. That's going to fall in front of Kaleberg for a single. So first pitch of the game is a single for Nolan Glick. Little looping liner. That will bring up Zandrick Allison for the Panthers. So leadoff man on for the Panthers. So Zandrick Allison will step in for the Wolves around the infield. They've got Burgess, Jones, Fennell, and Wilson. Around the outfielders, Kaleberg, Haynes, and Samuels. On the mound is Kason Doppler. Behind the plate is Trevor Phillips. Allison drives this one deep to right center. That's going to be in the gap. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Glick's going to be on his way home. Allison's going to be on his way to third. That'll be a stand-up triple for Zandrick Allison. So Panthers jump out early. Allison puts a charge in that one to right center field, right in front of the scoreboard. So Panthers jump out early, 1-0. That's a good start for the Panthers after the tough ending of the game last Tuesday. Good bounce back early on, so triple for Allison. So Panthers lead early, 1-0. Henry Adam at the plate now. Nobody out here in the first. Henry stands into the box, right-handed batter. Takes that one in the dirt for a ball. Panthers aggressive on the first pitch. Glick had a first pitch single. Allison had a first pitch triple, so only the third pitch of the inning, and it's the first pitch to the third batter. Henry Adam takes ball 1. Allison at third. Nobody holding him there. Fouled straight back. Cal Miller on deck will chase that one down behind home plate. Cool breeze just came up behind us there, Connor. That's a little chilly. So Henry Adam in the box. Doppler working from the windup. That one's going to be popped up on the left side. Third baseman chases it and can't get to it. So Henry is in the hole, 1-2 now. One and two to Henry Adam. Allison at third. Henry line drive up the middle, so 3 hits in a row for the Panthers to start the game. That'll bring in Allison on the RBI single for Henry Adam. Line shot right up the middle. So Panthers lead 2-0 here in the first. So Henry will be at first. Cal Miller steps in the box. Elijah Brock on deck. Easy for me to say. So Cal Miller in the box. Henry with a pretty good lead over at first. Not going anywhere. Breaking ball, swing and miss. Strike one for Cal. Way out in front of that off-speed pitch. Doppler's breaking ball probably 15 mile an hour slower than what his fastball is. So Henry Adam over at first. Gets his lead. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Cal didn't catch up to the high fastball that time. So 0-2 on Miller. We'll see if Coach Deitch gets a little aggressive with Henry over here at first base. Nobody out here in the first. Panthers 2 runs aboard already. Doppler checks the runner, goes to the plate, breaking ball in the dirt. Henry's going to delayed steal, throw down to second, not in time. Henry's going to make his way up to third as it gets past the second baseman. So Henry Adam gets a stolen base, moves up to third on the error. So stolen base for Henry, moves up to third on the error by the catcher, Phillips. And we're going to take a quick break as the coach is going to come to the mound. So we'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Cal Miller at the plate, 1-2. Henry Adam at third after stealing second and advancing on the throwing error. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good job by Cal to read at that time. So 2-2 to the cleanup hitter for the Panthers. Cal has 12 hits on the season. Fouled off, out of play. Elijah Brock will chase that one down. Cal adjusts the batting gloves. He's got his long white sleeve turtleneck on tonight. Doppler works from the windup. Here's the delivery. Ball three, another breaking ball missed. So Cal swung at that first breaking ball. He's been spotting it out of the hand since that point, so he's got it to a full count now. 2-0 lead in the first. Miller at the plate. Fouls that one straight back, right on that fastball. Sun peeking through the clouds a little bit here. Wind is blowing out to left field. Cal Miller stands in the box. Here's the delivery from Doppler. He's going to draw the walk, and Henry Adams going to come home to score. So Henry read that perfectly off of the dirt and comes flying home. Didn't get too far away from Phillips, but far enough for Henry to score. So Panthers lead 3-0. Cal makes it to first on the walk. So Henry comes home on the wild pitch. So throw to first, Miller back easily. Elijah Brock in the box now for the Panthers. If you're just joining us, we're in the bottom of the first. Panthers are the home team tonight here at Winfield High School. Elijah pops that one up. That's going to be into the trees behind the bleachers here. So 0-1 to Elijah. Hudson Deitch on deck for the Panthers. Winfield Mount Union comes in one game behind the Panthers in the conference standings. So both teams looking to take advantage of this game tonight. Brock stands in. Takes a breaking ball in the dirt. 1-1 now to Elijah. Miller over at first after drawing the walk. Wolves yet to record an out here in the first inning. Doppler up to 16 pitches in this first inning. That's in the dirt. So 2-1 to the the third baseman tonight, Elijah Brock. He bounces between third and short. He's at third base tonight with Henry on the mound. 2-1 count. Scoreboard is off here at Winfield. They had trouble with that last time we were here, going off every once in a while. Strike 2 called. 2-2 to the junior third baseman. Miller on that first. He gets a small lead, not too aggressive over there for Cal. Here comes the pitch from Doppler. That's going to be off the fist, pop up to the third baseman and retired there. So first out of the inning is a pop out to the third baseman, Burgess. So a little soft little looper right to the third baseman. Results in the first out of the inning for the Panthers. Hudson Deitch comes to the plate. Panthers 3 runs in this first inning. Doppler comes set. Little bigger lead for Miller. He's going on the pitch. Going to be a throw down to second. Is not in time. So Cal steals second. But the Pete Rose dive into second out there. Deitch takes strike 1. So Cal Miller with the stolen base into second. So that will take the double play out of order. Doppler working from the stretch. Comes set. Deitch way out in front of that one. 0-2 now to the right fielder tonight. Hudson Deitch. Comstock on deck. Doppler steps to the mound. Comes set position. Strike 3 called. Deitch goes down looking. So 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up the second baseman, Carson Comstock.
Now at bat for the Panthers, number 1, Carson Comstock.
Right-handed batter. Got white batting gloves on tonight. Here in the first, Panthers have put 3 on the board. There's the slow breaking ball. They say he went, so strike 1. That first pitch breaking ball has given the Panthers some difficulty. So 0-1 to Comstock. Miller out at second. Second baseman moves in behind him. Doppler's not paying attention. Strike 2 called. So Comstock now in an 0-2 hole. See if he can battle out of this 0-2 hole and come through with a hit and bring Cal Miller in for the Panthers. Doppler comes set. Comstock hits it on the ground, and it gets past the shortstop. So Miller's going to come around to score. So Panthers are going to lead 4-0. So Comstock with an 0-2 single up the middle. So Sam Sharp will be at the plate. So Comstock at first, Sharp at the plate. Comstock, pretty good lead over at first. Doppler comes set, not going anywhere. Sharp swings at the first one and misses on the high fastball.
Correction, number 38, Sam Sharp.
So 4-0 lead for the Panthers, bottom of the first. Comstock gets his lead at first. Doppler comes set. Sharp takes that one high for a ball. 1-1 now. 2 outs in the first. Panthers had 3 straight hits to start the game. Then Cal Miller walked, so 4 straight batters reached. Breaking ball misses. 2-1 now to Sam. Elijah Brock was retired for the first out of the inning, and then Hudson Deitch struck out. Comstock reaches on a single. Sharp at the plate now, swing and a miss, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Doppler comes set. Comstock gets his lead off first. Not going anywhere. Ball 3, sorry. Full count now. So Comstock will be off with the pitch. Sharps worked a full count. 2 outs in the first. Panthers lead 4-0. Comstock gets his lead. There he goes. Sharp pops this one up high on the right side. First baseman coming over right behind the tree and makes the play. So that will end the inning, but not before the Panthers put 4 runs on the board. There was 4 hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left. So we'll move to the top of the second. It will be Samuels, Jones, and Burgess coming to the plate for the Wolves on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Summer is here, and so is Pekin Pride. Pekin Community School District is gearing up for summer sports. We want your student on the field, on the court, and in the game. At Pekin, athletes aren't just about winning. They're about building character, teamwork, and lifelong friendships in a school where every athlete matters. Because at Pekin, where everybody is somebody. Contact Pekin Community School District today to find out the summer sports registration. Visit pekincsd.org.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Smith throws it down to second, and we are ready for the start of the second inning. Panthers lead 4-0 here in the second. It'll be Tayson Samuels at the plate, followed by Jackson Jones and Cale Burgess. Henry Adam on the mound for the Panthers. He gave up a walk and a single in the first inning, but stranded the runners there. So Tayson Samuels stands in, the right fielder. Takes the first one in the dirt for a ball. Henry completed the first inning with 14 pitches, so very efficient first inning for Henry Adam. So Samuels in the box. That's going to be driven to center field right at Allison, and he makes the play. So Xandrick Allison had it scouted out the whole time. Line drive to center field is the first out of the second inning. That brings up Jackson Jones, a senior shortstop. Henry Adam working from the windup. There's the delivery. Breaking ball, swing and miss, strike one by Jones. Sorry about this wind. I'm trying to keep it at my back. I don't know if it's coming through the microphone as bad as it is in my ears, but that's going to be popped up on the right side. Cal Miller goes back and makes the play in the tree. Sorry about that, but that was a fair ball. Looked like it was going to be a foul ball, but the wind blows it back into fair territory. So second out of the inning is a pop out to Miller. So 2 up, 2 down for the Wolves. Strike one call to the sophomore third baseman, Cale Burgess. Looked like he had the take sign on that one. Coach probably wanting him to build up the pitch count just a little bit. Ball inside, 1-1. Henry works from the windup. Ball 2-1 now to the lefty. Burgess, the number 8 hitter. Carter Fennell on deck. Long look down at the signs at third base. Strike 2 called, 2-2. So around from the infield for the Panthers is Brock, Glick, Comstock, and Miller. Outfield is Milliken, Allison, swing and a miss, strike 3. So that will end the inning. And the Panthers will come to the plate with Smith, Glick, and Allison. Panthers lead 4-0 going to the bottom of the second. We'll be back after this break on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Planning ahead for 2026, smart farmers know that exceptional harvests begin with premium seeds. Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds, your local Pioneer dealer, has the high-performance varieties you need for next spring's planting. These aren't just any seeds, they're backed by proven genetics and designed for maximum yield potential. When you plant with confidence, you harvest with pride. Trust Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds for all your seed needs. Call today at 641-777-8874. That's 641-777-8874. And let's grow success together.
Summer stress is real. Heat, drought, pressure. It all adds up in the field. At Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, we help Southeast Iowa farmers build crop nutrition programs that hold up when the weather doesn't cooperate. You've invested too much to leave on the table. Call 641-653-4444. Nutrient Ag Solutions, fighting for every bushel with you. 641-653-4444. That's 641-653-4444.
Riley Smith steps into the box for the Panthers as we start the bottom of the second. Yeah, I said bottom of the second. Panthers are the home team here at Winfield. Tonight's game was supposed to take place at Pekin High School, but what they ruled a tornado this morning that hit the school on Wednesday damaged the baseball diamond to the fact that the Panthers were unable to play at home tonight. According to Coach Deitch, it sounds like things are on pace that they should be able to play on Tuesday night at home against Mediapolis, so we'll hope that happens. That misses high, 2-0. Panthers have a busy week next week. They've got a 5-game week, play every night next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 of the 5 are on the road. 2 of the Tuesday and Thursday will be at home. Breaking ball, swing and a miss for Smith, way out in front of that one. The 2-0 breaking ball for Doppler. He's feeling pretty confident with that breaking ball tonight. 2-0 here. We're in the second. Panthers lead 4-0. Takes one in the dirt. 3-1 now. Next week, the Panthers travel to Louisa Muscatine on Monday. Mediapolis comes to Pekin on Tuesday. Wednesday, they go to Highland for a makeup game. Thursday will be home against Wapello, and Friday will be on the road at West Burlington. Breaking ball called strike 2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Both strikes have been breaking balls. The 3 balls have been fastballs. So we'll see what Doppler dials up on this full count pitch. Breaking ball gets him looking, strike 3. So Riley couldn't pull the trigger on the 3-2 breaking ball. Doppler unable to throw a strike with the fastball, so Panthers got to be ready for that breaking ball. That brings up Nolan Glick. He singled to start the game and came around to score the first run of the game for the Panthers. So 4-0 is the lead here in the second. Doppler working from the windup. There's that breaking ball hit on the ground to the third baseman. Throws across the diamond, and it's going to be too high. Glick's going to be on first and move up to second on the error. So Nolan will be at second. Error on the third baseman. That is Burgess.
Now at bat for the Panthers, number 20, Zandrick Allison.
So Glick winds up at second. Allison at the plate. Breaking ball called strike 1. Nolan hit a breaking ball on the first pitch of the at-bat. Doppler just kind of living with that breaking ball at the moment. He's having trouble locating his fastball. So Glick's at second. Allison at the plate. There's a fastball popped up and out of play for strike 2. So Zandrick in a hole, 0-2. On deck is Henry Adam. Zandrick had a stand-up triple in the first. Laced one out to right center field. Split the right fielder and the center fielder. Went all the way to the fence. Right in front of the scoreboard. That's a breaking ball. Gets in the dirt away from the catcher. So that will move Glick up to third. 1-2 now on Allison. So that wild pitch puts Nolan Glick 90 feet away. 1-2, 1 out here in the second inning. Riley Smith was the leadoff batter. He struck out to start the inning. Nolan Glick picked up a single. Allison's going to go down looking. So 2 strikeouts looking in the inning for Doppler. He's trying to strand that runner at third. That'll bring up Henry Adam. He singled in the first inning, came around to score. Trying to help himself out here, try and extend this 4-0 lead. Henry stands in the box. Doppler working from the windup. Nolan dancing around on the third baseline. Breaking ball misses outside. Doppler up to 43 pitches through 1 2/3 innings. Henry drives this one to right center field, and it's played by the right fielder, so that will end the inning. Panthers will not put any runs on the board. There was no runs. There was one hit. There was one error, and one man left. So we will move to the top of the third. It will be Fennell, Wilson, and Phillips coming to the plate as the Panthers lead 4-0 here in the third inning on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Move to the top of the third inning. Panthers lead 4-0. We're at Winfield Mount Union High School. Panthers and Wolves in action tonight. Panthers won the opening matchup against these two teams. Back I think that was like the second game of the year, second or third game of the year, early on in the season between these two teams. So that will bring up the number 9 hitter, the sophomore second baseman Carter Fennell. Henry Adam on the mound still for the Panthers, working from the windup. Fastball misses outside for ball 1. Henry, 24 pitches through his 2 innings of work. Strike called. Umpire likes the low ones tonight, so if you're at the plate, you got to be ready for those low strike calls. So 1-1. Misses outside, 2-1 to the number 9 hitter. Wilson on deck for the Wolves. Wind and delivery. Strike 2 called. 2-2 now. Henry's got 3 strikeouts so far in the game. That one's going to be hit on the ground to shortstop Glick. He fields it. High throw, and so that's going to be an error on Glick. So that'll be the leadoff runner on base for the Wolves. Glick took his time and unleashed the throw. It was too high, so error on Glick to start the inning. So that'll bring the top of the order up for the Panthers. So Fennell will be at first. Leadoff hitter Wilson at the plate. He struck out in the first. Shows bunt, and strike 1. Wilson, I believe, had a bunt single the first time these two teams played. Throw to first, not in time. 0-1 on the junior first baseman, Wilson. A lot of speed, so he just wants to put it in play and try and beat it out. Henry Adam comes set. Shows bunt again. Can be bunted down the first baseman line. Henry fields it, makes the throw to first to Miller to get the runner there. So sacrifice bunt moves the runner to second for the Wolves.
Now batting for the Wolves, number 12, Trevor Phillips.
So good play by Henry. He gets off the mound. Throws it to Cal for the first out of the inning. Fennell moves up to second. Trevor Phillips now at the plate. He walked his first plate appearance. Comstock holds the runner out at second. Henry comes set. Comstock moves over now back to his spot. And that's going to hit Phillips. Get him in the foot. So runners at first and second now. So a little trouble for Henry Adam here. So we're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Phillips after taking that one off the ankle. Ryder Rice will be the runner. So Ryder Rice will be at first. Carter Fennell at second. That brings up Graham Haynes. A lot of lefties in this batting order for the Wolves. So Henry Adam checks the runner. Cal Miller's going to come in front of the runner at first. Haynes takes ball one. Umpire looked like he was going to pull the trigger, but didn't. So ball one to the center fielder, Haynes. He struck out looking in the first. Panthers lead 4-0 in the top of the third. Breaking ball missed for a ball 2-0 now. They're going to appeal out to second, and they say he swung. So 1-1. Tried to check a swing, but does not. So 1-1 now to Haynes. That was a breaking ball from Henry that time. So runner at second is Fennell. Runner at first is Rice. One out here in the inning. That's going to be hit on the ground to Brock at third and past him. So Milliken comes in to field it. So single for Haynes right through the left side of the infield. So bases loaded. So Kaelberg now at the plate. He singled. Bases loaded, one out. So Henry Adam in a jam here in the third inning. Corners are in for the Panthers. Kaelberg at the plate. Henry's going to work from the stretch. He checks the runners and delivers. Kaelberg swings at the first one, strike one. Bases loaded of Wolves here in the third. They're trying to cut into this 4-run deficit. Kaelberg gets this call from the third base coach. That's going to be chopped foul down the third baseline, so he's in a hole 0-2. Henry could use a strikeout right here. See if maybe he tries to elevate a fastball to get Kaelberg to chase. So one out here in the third. We're in the top of the third inning. Just missed. Well, I can't tell if it just missed or not from here, but looked like it was pretty close. But 1-2. Henry still working from the stretch. There's the delivery. Gets Kaelberg swinging. So strikeout number 4, I believe, on the game.
Next up for the Wolves, number 11, Kason Doppler.
That'll bring up Doppler. He hit one off of just a short little dribbler to Henry to end the first inning. Bases loaded. The pitcher wants to help himself out here in the third. Wind blowing strongly out to left center field. Doppler takes one in the dirt. Riley gets enough of it to keep it from getting past him. Around the infield for the Panthers is Brock, Glick, Comstock, and Miller. Left field, Cole Milliken. Center, Xandrick Allison. Right field is Hudson Deitch. Catcher tonight, Riley Smith. Strike called on the inside corner, 1-1. This little rally started with an error in the inning to the leadoff hitter, Wilson. Next batter was hit on the pitch. That's going to be hit hard to the right side. Glick can't make the left side. Glick can't make the play. They're going to stop the runner at third. So that'll bring in the first run of the game. Hard hit ball. If you ask Nolan, he probably should have had that one, but we'll give Doppler a single on the play. Glick tried to backhand it. Can't make the play. Allows everybody to move up 90 feet. So the first run of the game comes in for the Wolves. So 4-1 lead now for the Panthers. We saw this the first time these two teams played. The Wolves just never gave up. They kept battling all game long. So that's an unearned run for Adam here in the second inning. Unfortunately, it's adding to his pitch total. He's at 41 pitches now. Strike one called. He's going to wind up around the 45 pitch area, hopefully to get out of this third inning. Gets away from Smith. The runner is going to be out at the plate, so that will end the inning. So Panthers get out of it without any more damage. There was one run, there was one hit, there was one error, and 2 men left. So we'll move to the bottom of the third for the Panthers. It will be Miller, Brock, Deitch coming to the plate. Panthers lead 4-1 here on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Healing isn't just about medicine, it's about feeling supported, informed, and cared for. From diagnosis to recovery. At Jefferson County Health Center, we take the time to listen, answer questions, and to make sure every patient feels comfortable and confident. We care every step of your recovery. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Summer travel season is here. Are you ready? With Pilot Grove Savings Bank's digital banking tools, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, and stay connected. Whether you're at home or on the road, stop into any of our 17 locations or give your nearest branch a call and travel with confidence this summer. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Banking made easy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cal Miller steps into the box. Doppler on the mound for his third inning of work. He has 44 pitches through these first 3 innings. Well, his first 2 innings. Breaking ball, ball 1 to Miller. He swung at that pitch in his first at bat in the first inning. Cal walked in the first. Doppler takes a long look. Going to be chopped foul. Coach Deitch tries to make the play over at third. So we are in the bottom of the third inning. 4-1 lead for the Panthers. Miller steps back in the box. Doppler works from the windup. Miller hits this one up the middle. It's going to be in there for a hit. So Cal gets a single to start the third inning. Good start for the Panthers. Just a little looping liner finds the green grass. That will bring up Elijah Brock. He struck out in his he popped out to the third baseman in his first plate appearance. So 0 for 1 on the game for Elijah Brock. Cal Miller's reached base both times. He stole second last time he was at first base. We'll see if Coach Deitch sends him again. Doppler works from the stretch. Miller gets a lead over at first. Brock in the box. That's hit hard right to the second baseman. That's going to be a double play. Brock hit that one about as hard as he can, but right at the second baseman, and Miller got caught in no man's land, so quickly 2 outs.
Now up for the Panthers, number 8, Hudson Knight.
So 4-3 on the double play. So Hudson Deitch stands in now. Doppler looking to make this a quick inning. After the leadoff hitter gets on. Quickly erased, though, on the double play on the line shot. Second baseman didn't have to move at all, and he had Cal Miller dead to rights. Cal didn't have any chance to get back to first. That one's a ball. Deitch 1-1 now, the lefty for the Panthers. Where's number 8 playing in right field tonight? They've kind of moved him all around the diamond. Comstock on deck. Deitch struck out looking, his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Now he's at a hole 1-2. Doppler working quickly on the mound now. He's got a rhythm going in this inning. Deitch just takes it outside. Breaking ball just missed. 2-2. Wind up in delivery from Doppler. Strike 3 called. Doppler gets a 9-pitch inning to get out of that one. So Deitch goes down looking. We will go to the top of the 4th inning. Panthers lead 4-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Summer is here, and so is Pekin Pride. Pekin Community School District is gearing up for summer sports. We want your student on the field, on the court, and in the game. At Pekin, athletes aren't just about winning. They're about building character, teamwork, and lifelong friendships in a school where every athlete matters. Because at Pekin, where everybody is somebody. Contact Pekin Community School District today to find out the summer sports registration. Visit pekincsd.org.
And we're back, Panther fans. We move to the top of the 4th inning. Panthers lead 4-1 over the Wolves. It will be Samuels, Jones, and Burgess coming to the plate for the Wolves in this 4th inning. Henry Adam gone the distance on the mound for the Panthers. Wind still blowing straight out to left field. Little chilly wind at our backs here as we're up at the top of the press box for the football field. Ball 1 to Tayson Samuels, the junior right fielder. He lined out in his first at bat. Ball 2 called. Samuels, the right-handed batter, steps in the box. Henry working quickly from the windup. Strike called. Bounced out of Riley's glove there. 2-1 now to Samuels. Fouls that one back, so Henry's battle back. Started 2-0, got it to 2-2 now. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the 4th inning. 4-1 lead for the Panthers. That one's going to be chopped to the left side. Brock fields it, throws across the diamond, and gets him there. So nice play for Brock. Bobbled a little bit, but had enough time to get it across the diamond for the first out of the inning. So 5-3 on the put out for the first out of the inning. Brings up Jackson Jones, the senior shortstop. He popped out to Miller. Ball 1 called. 1-0 to Jones. Checks the wristband to see what the coach calls. Steps into the box. Henry's ready to go. Showing bunt. So 2-0, guess he pulled it back, they say. So Jones shows bunt, pulls back. So 2-0 now. (3-0) to the number 7 hitter, Jones. So 3-0. Henry switches. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Gave him the 3-0 green light. 3-1 now. Strike 2. Full count. Shakes off the first call. Here's the wind and the delivery. And he draws the walk. So that'll bring up Burgess, the number 8 hitter. So Jones reaches on the walk. Burgess 0 for 1, struck out swinging his first at bat. So the Wolves trying to get a rally going. Pretty big lead over here at first. We'll see. I know Henry's got a pretty good move. Comes to first, and he's got him picked off. Miller's got to get the throw down to second and throws it into the outfield. So another error on the Panthers. They had him picked off, dead to rights. Cal threw it way over the head of Nolan Glick. So Panthers with another error. So runner in scoring position now with 1 out. The lefty at the plate is Burgess. Misses high for a ball. Henry up to 55 pitches now. Don't know what his pitch limit will be tonight. Comes set, checks the runner at second. In the dirt, Riley knocks it down. So 2-0 now. So Henry struggling with his command just a little bit tonight, and we're going to have a timeout. So we'll take a short break and be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Summer stress is real. Heat, drought, pressure. It all adds up in the field. At Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, we help Southeast Iowa farmers build crop nutrition programs that hold up when the weather doesn't cooperate. You've invested too much to leave on the table. Call 641-653-4444. Nutrient Ag Solutions, fighting for every bushel with you. 641-653-4444. That's 641-653-4444.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips. Experience.
So meeting on the mound is over. 2-0 to the number 8 hitter, Burgess. Jones at second. Strike called. They had Jones picked off at first. Error on the Panthers allows him to move up to second on an errant throw. So Panthers with 2 errors in the game already. We had 6 in the game the other night against Hillcrest Academy. That one's in the dirt. So Henry's still kind of struggling with his command just a little tonight. So Fennell on deck. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. The umpire was acting like it was strike 3. Had me confused there for a second. Sorry about that. So full count now to Burgess. Swing and a miss. There's the strikeout. Henry at 60 pitches now through 3 2/3. Carter Fennell at the plate, the second baseman. He reached on an error, his first plate appearance. So officially 0 for 1 on the night. So Henry fakes the throw back to second. Gets Jones diving in there. So the number 9 hitter, Fennell, at the plate. Ball 1 called. So we're in the top of the 4th inning here at Winfield. 4-1 lead for the Panthers. Henry Adam comes set. Strike called. 1-1 now to the sophomore second baseman, Carter Fennell. He started the double play in the last inning, in the Bottom of the third, he caught the line drive from Brock and then doubled off Miller. Strike 2 called. 1-2. Henry looking to get out of this one and leave that runner out at second base. Jones gets his lead. Comstock holds him there. Adam checks. He's going to come to the plate. Misses inside, 2-2. Deuce is wild here in the fourth. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. 4-1 lead for the Panthers. Jones gets his lead. Adam comes set. Delivers. Going to be hit back to Henry. He's going to run it over to Miller. Underhand toss, and that will end the inning. So no damage done. There was no runs. There were no hits. There was 1 error and 1 man left. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It will be Comstock, Sharp, and Smith coming to the plate for the Panthers. We'll be back after this break on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Planning ahead for 2026, smart farmers know that exceptional harvests begin with premium seeds. Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds, your local Pioneer dealer, has the high-performance varieties you need for next spring's planting. These aren't just any seeds, they're backed by proven genetics and designed for maximum yield potential. When you plant with confidence, you harvest with pride. Trust Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds for all your seed needs. Call today at 641-777-8874. That's 641-777-8874. And let's grow success together.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
We go to the bottom of the fourth. Panthers lead 4-1 here at Winfield Mount Union. Doppler on the mound still. Comstock at the plate to lead off for the Panthers. So Doppler's gone the distance. That one's going to be in there for a single to right field for Comstock. Line shot through the right side. So Comstock 2 for 2 on the night. That brings up Sam Sharp. He popped out to the first baseman. Comstock gets his lead at first. They got to throw over. He's back. Sharp, left-handed batter, wearing number 38 for the Panthers. No batting gloves tonight for Sam. Comstock works off the bag. Doppler comes to the plate. Takes ball 1 for Sharp. Doppler at 55 pitches. So Comstock works off the bag, gets his lead. They're going to throw back over again. So Doppler trying to keep Comstock close at first. Riley Smith on deck for the Panthers. Doppler comes set, goes to the plate. Strike 1 called. Quick pitch that time. So 1-1 to Sharp. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Panthers trying to add on to a 4-1 lead. Sharp hangs on, doesn't swing. So 2-1 as the ball's in the dirt. Comstock didn't get a good read off that one. He might have been able to get the second on the play. Comstock takes his lead. Doppler comes set. And that's going to hit Sharp. So 2 runners on, nobody out. That'll bring up Riley Smith. Number 9 hitter for the Panthers. Riley struck out looking in his first at bat. So Comstock moves up to second. Sharp at first. Smith in the box. Nolan Glick on deck for the Panthers. Doppler comes to the plate. Breaking ball misses for ball 1. Doppler's relied on that breaking ball tonight. That's been his go-to pitch. So Comstock gets his lead at second. Shortstop is behind him. Smith behind that fastball. Strike one, 1-1. Coach Deitch giving the signs over at third base. Comstock takes his lead from second. Sharp gets his lead from first. Smith in the box. Fouls that one out of play, so Riley in the hole, 1-2 now. One and two to the catcher tonight, Riley Smith. He's played some outfield positions left and right and catches, so versatile player for the Panthers. Pops this one up. That could be, as Phillips goes back and just out of play. So Riley stays alive. Doppler up to 62 pitches now. 40 strikes and 22 balls. So Riley steps back in the box. Comstock gets his lead at second. Sharp at first. Breaking ball just missed. Must have been a little high. So 2-2. Doppler wanted that pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the fourth. Comstock led off with a single. Sharp was hit by a pitch. Smith pops this one into left field. Left fielder's going back, still going back, and makes the play in fair territory. That wind just caused that ball to carry out to left field. So Riley put a good charge into that one. Left fielder made a nice play. That is, the left fielder is Kaleberg out there and left. No wonder he's able to run that one down. Kaleberg, very speedy running out there in left field. He runs that one down and makes it the first out of the inning. Goes to the top of the order. Comstock and Sharp both stayed where they were at. So Nolan Glick in the box. Takes ball one. Nolan stands in. Comstock gets his lead at second. Sharp his lead at first. Doppler breaking ball misses. Nolan reached on an error his last at bat. He's officially 1 for 2, but reached base both times. He was stranded at third. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2-1. Panthers put 4 runs on the board in the first, have yet to score since. So Doppler settled in nicely after giving up those 4 runs. Actually, it was the first 4 batters of the game scored for the Panthers. And Doppler has settled down nicely since then. But Panthers have a chance here in the fourth to extend on this 4-1 lead. Glick in the box. Swing and a miss, strike 2, so full count now. Xander Allison on deck. So full count, 1 out here in the fourth. Glick stands in. Doppler comes to the plate, and Glick draws the walk. So that'll load the bases for Xander Allison. So good at bat for Nolan that time, draws the walk. And we got a timeout here on the field, so we'll take a break and be back on the Ottumwa Reader Group YouTube channel.
Healing isn't just about medicine, it's about feeling supported, informed, and cared for. From diagnosis to recovery. At Jefferson County Health Center, we take the time to listen, answer questions, and to make sure every patient feels comfortable and confident. We care every step of your recovery. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Bases loaded here in the fourth inning. 1 out. Xander Allison comes to the plate for the Panthers. Comstock's at third, Sharp's at second, and Glick is at first. Panthers scored 4 runs in the bottom of the first. Have yet to score since. Breaking ball, strike 1. Allison looking to change that with Comstock at third. See if they can get an insurance run here in the 4th inning. So Allison 0-1 on the breaking ball from Doppler. Fastball misses. No, they say it's a strike. Wow, that looked like that was pretty high. So 0-2 now for Zandrick. No balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded to Panthers, 1 out. That one misses high. Doppler works his way back to the mound. He's gone to the windup with the bases loaded. 1-2 to Allison. He tripled in the first. He chops that one down the first base line to stay in play. Zandrick 1 for 2 on the night. He struck out looking his last plate appearance. He tripled in that lead in that first inning, that 4-run inning for the Panthers. Fouls that one to stay alive. Henry Adam on deck for the Panthers. So we are in the 4th. Bottom of the 4th here at Winfield High School. Panthers lead 4-1. They scored 4 in the first. Winfield put 1 on the board in the 3rd. That's a ball. 2-2 now to Zandrick. Comstock still at 3rd. Sharp's at 2nd. Glick's at 1st. Comstock led off with a single. Sharp was hit by a pitch. That one's going to be popped to the right side. And the right fielder comes in, makes the play. Comstock's going to tag. There's going to be a play at the plate, and he's going to be safe. So sacrifice fly for Allison gets Comstock home. So runners at 1st and 2nd now. Sharp didn't move up on the play. So Xander got enough of that one to bring Comstock home. So Comstock's safe at the plate. So 1st and 2nd, 5-1 lead now for the Panthers. Henry Adam in the box. Sam Sharp didn't advance on the tag up. Doppler's at 77 pitches now. So Sharp gets a lead at 2nd. Umpire still not ready for play yet. Now he calls time in. So 5-1 lead now for the Panthers. We're in the 4th. Henry Adam at the plate. Takes one into the dirt for a ball. So Panthers put a run on the board in this 5th inning with 1 hit. Comstock led off with a single. They got him around. He scored on the sacrifice fly by Allison. Misses outside, 2-0. Being pretty careful with Henry here, even though Cal Miller's had a hot bat to start the night tonight. Doppler wants indifferent baseball. So 2-0, we got 2 outs. We're in the 4th, bottom of the 4th. Panthers have pushed 1 run across the board in the inning. Comstock comes around to score, make it a 5-1 lead for the Panthers. Their first run since the 4th inning. They scored 4 in the first. Henry Adam drives this one to left field. That's going to fall in for a hit, and they're going to see they're going to hold Sharp there. So moves up 90 feet. So that will bring up Cal Miller. So single for Henry Adam. Little looping liner gets over the shortstop's head into center field. So everybody moves up 90 feet. Cal Miller comes to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 outs now. Doppler will go to the windup. Umpire is coming to talk to the dugout. Not sure what that's about on the Winfield side. Don't know if he didn't like something that was said in the dugout. Not sure what they would have been hollering about. Everything was that was a pretty clean play. There wasn't really anything to argue about, so I'm not sure what that was. I'm not sure what the cause of that was, but Cal Miller at the plate, Sharp at 3rd. Cal drives this one deep to left field. If it stays fair, it's going to be trouble. It's a foul ball, just foul. Coach Deitch is not happy. That looked like it landed on the line. He's going to call it a foul ball. Coach Deitch not happy. So everybody goes back to where they were. So 0-1 on Miller. He ripped that one down the line. I don't have a good angle. The umpire is right on the line, so he has the best angle to see it. But he calls it foul. Oh and 1 to Miller. Takes that one high. So Sharp goes back to third. Glick's at second. Adams at first. Miller swings and misses at the fastball, so it's 1-2 now to Cal. Doppler up to 83 pitches now in this ball game. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Panthers trying to get another one across. Miller drives this one deep center. It's going to be over the center fielder's head. That's going to bring in 1 run. That's going to bring in 2 runs. That's going to bring in 3 runs. A 3-run double for Cal Miller. That's what the Panthers needed right there. He drove that one over the center fielder's head. That clears the bases, so a 3-run double for Cal Miller.
Next to bat for the Panthers, number 21, Elijah Brock.
So Elijah Brock will come to the plate now. Everybody comes in to score. So Cal, the only one left out there. After that 3 RBI double, we got a timeout on the field. We'll be back after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Summer travel season is here. Are you ready? With Pilot Grove Savings Bank's digital banking tools, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, and stay connected. Whether you're at home or on the road, stop into any of our 17 locations or give your nearest branch a call and travel with confidence this summer. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Banking made easy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
This is Dr. Michael Comstock from Comstock Family Chiropractic in Hedrick, welcoming you to another Pekin Panther baseball season. Our office specializes in care for your entire family. As we move into these summer months, just a friendly reminder that it's time to call and schedule your sports physicals for the upcoming school year. Call and schedule your appointment today, 641-653-2311. That's 641-653-2311. Comstock Family Chiropractic, proud supporters of the Pekin Panthers.
Summer is here, and so is Pekin Pride. Pekin Community School District is gearing up for summer sports. We want your student on the field, on the court, and in the game. At Pekin, athletes aren't just about winning, they're about building character, teamwork, and lifelong friendships in a school where every athlete matters. Because at Pekin, where everybody is somebody. Contact Pekin Community School District today to find out the summer sports registration. Visit pekincsd.org.
Planning ahead for 2026, smart farmers know that exceptional harvests begin with premium seeds. Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds, your local Pioneer dealer, has the high-performance varieties you need for next spring's planting. These aren't just any seeds, they're backed by proven genetics and designed for maximum yield potential. When you plant with confidence, you harvest with pride. Trust Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds for all your seed needs. Call today at 641-777-8874. That's 641-777-8874. And let's grow success together.
New pitcher for the Wolves is Parker Wilson. He was at first base. Doppler goes from the pitcher's mound to first. So Elijah Brock stands in. He lined into a double play last plate appearance. Takes ball 1. Lefty on the mound now, Parker Wilson. He went 2/3 of an inning the last time these two teams played. That was when we had the merry-go-round. Wow, a line shot. That was the merry-go-round of pitchers the last time we were here. Elijah robbed 2 plays in a row. 2 of the hardest balls you've seen hits them right at the defender. So Elijah goes down on the line out, but not before the Panthers put 4 runs on the board. So 4 runs for the Panthers in the 4th. We'll move to the 5th. Panthers lead 8-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Summer stress is real. Heat, drought, pressure. It all adds up in the field. At Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, we help Southeast Iowa farmers build crop nutrition programs that hold up when the weather doesn't cooperate. You've invested too much to leave on the table. Call 641-653-4444. Nutrient Ag Solutions, fighting for every bushel with you. 641-653-4444. That's 641-653-4444.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We move to the top of the 5th inning. Panthers lead 8-1 now. They put 4 runs on the board in the 1st, 4 runs in the 4th. The Wolves put a run on the board in the 3rd. The Wolves will have the top of the order coming to the plate. So the pitcher now, Parker Wilson, will be at the plate. He had a sacrifice bunt his last plate appearance. Elijah Brock playing deep at 3rd. We'll see if they move him in because we know he's willing to bunt. So Henry Adam worked from the windup. Here's Wilson at the plate. That one's hit. And Comstock makes the play at 2nd, goes to 1st, and 1 pitch, 1 out. Comstock moving to his left, fielded the grounder and gets Wilson at 1st. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Medium grounder to Comstock. He had to go to his left, fields it, and gets it to Miller for the 4-3 putout. That brings up Trevor Phillips. He's reached base both times. He's walked and hit by a pitch. So Henry working from the windup to Phillips. That one's going to be a hit down the line. Foul. Cole Milliken will run that one down in foul territory and get it back to the infield. Panthers lead 8-1. We're in the top of the 5th. Panthers looking to bounce back after that tough loss on Tuesday night in the second game of the doubleheader to Winfield or to Hillcrest Academy. And there's the delivery outside for a ball. On deck is Graham Haynes, the center fielder. So Phillips stands in the box. Low, 2-1 now. Henry at 69 pitches now here in the 5th inning. Three and 1. Looks like Henry is being very careful with Trevor Phillips, not wanting him to cause any damage. So 3-1 to Phillips. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Haynes on deck. Strike 3 gets him looking. Great pitch from Henry Adam. Phillips goes down looking. That brings up Graham Haynes. He singled right past Elijah Brock his last at bat. So 2 outs here in the 5th. 8-1 lead for the Panthers. Strike 1 called. Wind still blowing out to left field here at Winfield. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Henry looking to get out of this one quickly here in this 5th inning. Haynes in the box, the left-handed batter. Where's number 1? Breaking ball gets him looking, strike 3. So quick inning for Henry Adam. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th for the Panthers. It'll be Deitch, Comstock, and Sharp coming to the plate. After this break, Panthers lead 8-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Healing isn't just about medicine, it's about feeling supported, informed, and cared for. From diagnosis to recovery. At Jefferson County Health Center, we take the time to listen, answer questions, and to make sure every patient feels comfortable and confident. We care every step of your recovery. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
We get ready to start the bottom of the 5th. It will be Deitch, Comstock, and Sharp coming to the plate. Panthers lead 8-1. Hudson 0 for 2. He struck out looking in both of his plate appearances. The lefty Parker Wilson on the mound. He took over in the 4th inning. So Deitch in the box, the lefty. He hits that one up the middle. Second baseman fields it and gets him by a half a step. So Hudson grounds out to start the inning.
Next to bat for the Panthers, number 1, Carson Comstock.
So Comstock at the plate, 2 for 2 on the night. 2 singles. Scored the first run of the 5th inning. Got the rally going for the Panthers in that 5th. Sharp on deck. Comstock takes ball 1 high. Looks like maybe Ethan Porter getting loose over there on the Panthers side. Comstock stands in. Fouls that one back. 1-1 now to the senior second baseman. Wilson came on in relief in the 4th inning. Wilson wind up. Comstock drives this one to right field, actually more to center field, and played there, so he's retired for the first time tonight on the pop out to center. So quickly 2 outs for Panthers in the 5th inning. So that's fly out right to the center fielder for Comstock. Sam Sharp will be at the plate. Sam reached as he was hit by pitch last inning. Takes strike 1. Starting to feel a few little raindrops on us here and at Winfield High School. So 0-1 to Sharp. 2 outs in the 5th. Fouls that one back, so Sammy's in a hole 0-2. He flew out and he was hit by a pitch. Here's the wind and delivery for Wilson. In the dirt. 1-2 now to Sharp. The lefty out of the windup. Here's the delivery. And Sam's hit again. So 2 plate appearances in a row. Sam's hit by a pitch. So that will bring up the catcher, Riley Smith. He struck out and flown out.
Next to bat for the Panthers, number 2, Riley Smith.
Don't think that's how the umbrella is supposed to work. Riley Smith at the plate now. Trying to protect the equipment here. Riley at the plate. Sam at first after being hit by a pitch. Second plate appearance in a row. Riley takes strike one. Sam gets his lead at first. Riley at the plate. Wilson comes set. Here's the delivery. That misses high for a ball. 1-1 now. Sorry about that. Trying to get the equipment covered up here. Now we're back. Riley steps out of the box. 1-1. Not raining too hard, but don't want to have our equipment get wet here too much if we can avoid it. So Riley steps back in the box after the timeout. Sharp takes his lead at first. 1-1. 2 outs here in the fifth. 8-1 lead for the Panthers. Riley drives this one to center field, and it's going to hang up just long enough for the center fielder to make a nice sliding catch. So that will end the inning. Panthers don't get anything. There's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. So we will head to the top of the sixth for the Wolves. It'll be Kaleberg, Doppler, and Samuels coming to the plate. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Summer is here, and so is Pekin Pride. Pekin Community School District is gearing up for summer sports. We want your student on the field, on the court, and in the game. At Pekin, athletes aren't just about winning, they're about building character, teamwork, and lifelong friendships in a school where every athlete matters. Because at Pekin, where everybody is somebody. Contact Pekin Community School District today to find out the summer sports registration. Visit pekincsd.org.
Summer stress is real. Heat, drought, pressure. It all adds up in the field. At Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, we help Southeast Iowa farmers build crop nutrition programs that hold up when the weather doesn't cooperate. You've invested too much to leave on the table. Call 641-653-4444. Nutrient Ag Solutions, fighting for every bushel with you. 641-653-4444. That's 641-653-4444.
Well, no. Yeah, go ahead. Welcome back, Panther fans. We're just discussing, and I just realized Riley Smith isn't even out of the dugout yet, so we could have got another commercial in there, but we bring it back. We are in the sixth inning, so 2 innings left in the game. Panthers lead 8-1. Henry Adam will start this inning on the mound. He's at 75 pitches. My guess is his limit will be 85 tonight, because if he goes over 85, he won't be able to pitch until, let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. He wouldn't be available to pitch until Wednesday for the Panthers, which that might be an option to go against Highland in that game, because that'll be one of the games that could decide this conference championship, as Highland is one game behind as tied for the Panthers for first place in the conference, both teams with one loss. So Tyson Kaleberg will be at the plate for the Wolves. He's 1 for 2, singled, and he struck out. So Henry Adam on the mound. As we start this sixth inning, Kaleberg shows bunt, takes ball outside. No, Kaleberg has quite a bit of speed. He was on the state track team, 4x1 team from a couple years ago that won a state championship. So a lot of speed for Kaleberg. Strike on the inside corner. He wasn't so sure about that call. 1-1 now to the senior left fielder. He showed his speed on that fly ball that he ran down in the left field corner earlier in the game. So 1-1 to Kaleberg. That one's going to be hit on the ground to Adam. He fields it and retires him at first. So nice job by Henry Adam. He pops off of the mound, fields the grounder, and gets Kaleberg at first. So Doppler will be at the plate now. Doppler 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out his 2 plate appearances. So Doppler stands in. Henry working from the windup. Strike 1 called. Doppler, the pitcher of record for the Wolves. He started this one. Panthers put 4 runs on the board in the first. They added 4 more in the fourth to take it 8-1 lead. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The Wolves put their 1 run on the board in the third inning. Panthers will have the top of the order at the plate to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Breaking ball, he holds up. This will probably be Henry's last batter, I would guess. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the 6th. Just missed. 2-2 now. I have Henry unofficially at 82 pitches through 5 2/3 innings. Doppler stands in. Chops that one foul. So 2-2, 1 out here in the 6th. Panthers lead 8-1. Doppler now playing first base. Just outside. Full count. This will be pitch 85. So this will probably be the last pitch of the game for Henry Adam. See if he can retire Doppler with it. And it's going to be popped up on the right side. Cal Miller there. And makes the play in fair territory. The wind blows it back into fair territory. So that will be the second out of the inning.
Next at bat for the Wolves, number 2, Tayson Samuels.
So looks like they're going to let Henry go. Strike called. Well, now Henry can go to the 110 pitches. Unless I'm off on my pitch count, I've got him at 86 pitches now. Strike 2 called to Tayson Samuels. So 0-2 to Samuels. That one's fouled off. If that's the case, they are going to plan to use Henry in the Highland game then, because 4 days rest would allow him to come back on Wednesday of next week. So Samuel stands in, takes a ball, 1-2. So they'll let Henry probably finish this game, because where he's at now, he can go to the 110, and it's still the same days of rest. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that ends the top of the 6th. Panthers will have the top of the order. It'll be Glick, Allison, and Adam coming to the plate for the Panthers. We will be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel. Panthers lead 8-1.
Planning ahead for 2026, smart farmers know that exceptional harvests begin with premium seeds. Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds, your local Pioneer dealer, has the high-performance varieties you need for next spring's planting. These aren't just any seeds, they're backed by proven genetics and designed for maximum yield potential. When you plant with confidence, you harvest with pride. Trust Quinton Harveston at Gobbler Creek Seeds for all your seed needs. Call today at 641-777-8874. That's 641-777-8874. And let's grow success together.
If you're tired of dropped calls and slow internet, we're here to help. Lisco's the future of fast, reliable communication. Never miss a beat with streaming, gaming, or video calls, whether you're working, playing, or just staying connected. Lisco brings you lightning fast speeds, crystal clear calls, and unbeatable reliability. Switch today and experience the difference. Call me, Samantha, your Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Panthers lead 8-1 here at Winfield Mount Union High School. Nolan Glick will lead off. Parker Wilson still on the mound for the Wolves. The lefty looks in, gets the sign from Phillips behind the plate. Takes the off-speed pitch high for a ball. So it'll be Glick, Allison, and Adam coming to the plate for the Panthers. Panthers put 4 runs on the board in the first. Wolves answer with 1 in the third. 4 more for the Panthers in the fourth. That misses outside. 2-0 now to Glick. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Panthers are the home team tonight here at Winfield. Fouls that one off for strike 1. Big cut for Nolan that time. Wind still blowing out to left field here at Winfield High School. We've avoided the rain for the most part. Had a few drips and drops here just a couple minutes ago, but that is let up at the moment. That's going to be lined out to left center field. That's going to be in there for a single kill. And Glick is going to try and get the second, and he does. So Glick using the speed turns it into a double. So Allison at the plate. Panthers trying to add some insurance to the 7-run lead. Zandrick at the plate. He's 1 for 2 officially. Has a sacrifice fly to bring in a run in the fourth. Had a triple to bring Glick in the first. So Allison at the plate. 8-1 lead in the sixth. Zandrick stands in. Nolan gets his lead at second. Zandrick takes one in the dirt for a ball. Zandrick playing center field tonight with Henry on the mound. So Allison at the plate, Glick at second. Adam on deck for the Panthers. 7-run lead for the Panthers in the sixth inning. Strike called. Parker Wilson still on the mound. He came in relief of Doppler. 1-1 count. Nobody out here in the sixth. Glick gets his lead. Strike 2 on the breaking ball. So 1-2 now to Allison. Panthers trying to add some on here in the sixth. They lead 8-1. Allison hits that one hard up the middle. That's going to be a single. And they're going to bring Glick in to score. So that'll break it a 9-1 lead. RBI single for Allison, his second RBI of the night. So Zandrick 2 for 3 on the night. Actually his third RBI on the night. So big night for Zandrick at the plate. So just a little grounder up the middle. Results in a base hit for Allison. Glick comes all the way around to score. So Henry Adam at the plate now. 9-1 lead for the Panthers. Henry 2 for 3 in the game. Zandrick, a big lead over at first. Ball 1. So Allison getting the sign from Coach Deitch over at third. Gets his lead at first. Wilson comes to the plate. Henry lines that one down the third base line, just foul. Grass is really thick here at Winfield tonight. Ball just is dying out in the outfield. So 1-1 to Henry Adam. He's the pitcher of record for the Panthers, in line to pick up the win if the Panthers can hang on. 9-1 lead. Off-speed pitch, misses high for a ball. 2-1. Cal Miller on deck. Allison so far not going anywhere from first base. Wilson comes set. Allison's off with a pitch, and that's going to go all the way to the backstop. So stolen base for Zandrick. 3-1 count now on Henry. So 3-1 now. Allison 180 feet away from scoring the 10th run of the game for the Panthers. Adam looks out at Wilson. And he draws the walk. So first and second for Cal Miller. Miller 2 for 2. He's walked, singled, and doubled. He had a long double. Yeah, I see the center fielder's taking a couple steps back out there after Cal put it over his head the last time he was at the plate. So 9-1 lead for the Panthers in the bottom of the 6th. Miller stands in, nobody out. Allison gets his lead at second. Adam at first. Wilson working from the stretch. Misses high for ball 1. Elijah Brock on deck. Elijah's hit the ball hard every time tonight. Nothing to show for it. He's due to get up to the plate and get one to pay off for him tonight. Wilson looks at the runner at second. Miller pops this one up on the infield. Actually, it's going to carry to the outfield with the wind. And it'll be an out number 1 as Miller pops out to the shortstop. So pop out to the shortstop. That is Jackson Jones at the shortstop position. So first out of the inning. So Elijah Brock at the plate. Delayed strike call on that one. Allison at second. Adam at first. Brock at the plate. 9-1 lead for the Panthers. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Wilson steps off. Wolves pitcher is Parker Wilson. Elijah Brock at the plate for Pekin. He hits this one hard. That's going to pay off for Elijah. Finally, he gets one in there. They're going to send Allison. There's going to be a throw home. It's not in time, and Brock will move up to second on the play, on the throw. So that makes it a 10-1 lead for the Panthers. So RBI single for Elijah Brock. He has hit every ball hard tonight. Finally got one high enough it got over for a single. That brings in Xandrick Allison comes in to score. Henry Adam moves up to third. So Elijah moves up to second on the throw. So Hudson Deitch in there at the plate. Takes strike 1. Panthers 90 feet away from walking this one off. If Henry Adam can come in to score, that would end this one. So the infield is in for the Wolves. 1-1. Winfield Mount Union trying to keep that walk-off run from scoring. So the infield in at all 4 spots. So Deitch 1-1 count to the lefty. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Comstock on deck for the Panthers. So Deitch 1-2. Runners at second and third. In the dirt. Good block by the catcher, Trevor Phillips, for Winfield. That saved the walk-off run there, at least for this moment. 1 out here in the 6th. Deitch goes down looking on the breaking ball. So that will bring up Comstock. Comstock 2 for 3 on the night, 2 singles and a fly out. So the infield moves back to normal depth now with 2 outs here in the 6th. Adam still at third, Brock still at second, Comstock at the plate. Wilson working out of the stretch, comes set. Comstock takes strike 1. Oh and 1 to the second baseman, Comstock. Adam with a big lead over at third. He's looking for any advantage to try and get home. Comstock's going to hit that down the third baseline. Third baseman bobbles it. Comstock's going to beat it out, and that will be the ball game. It's going to be 11-1, so that will be the win for the Panthers. That'll be a 10-run victory for the Panthers. They get the walk-off, so Panthers win 11-1. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the postgame show on your home for Panther Baseball, the Ottumwa Radio Group YouTube channel.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard. Healing isn't just about medicine, it's about feeling supported, informed, and cared for. From diagnosis to recovery. At Jefferson County Health Center, we take the time to listen, answer questions, and to make sure every patient feels comfortable and confident. We care every step of your recovery. Visit jeffersoncountyhealthcenter.org to discover the difference.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beaner Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beaner difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
You're watching the Pekin Panthers on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Panthers pick up the win tonight. They moved to 10-2 on the season. The Wolves fall to 6-10 on the year. For the home team, we'll do the visiting team even though we're at their place. They finished with only 3 hits on the night. Graham Haynes, Tyson Kaleberg, and Kason Doppler each had a hit for the Wolves. For the pitching for the Wolves, the loss will go to Kason Doppler. He went 3 2/3 innings. Parker Wilson comes in relief and goes 2 innings. And Panthers are able to put 11 runs on the board on those 2 pitchers. For the Panthers, offensively, they finished with 11 hits. Nolan Glick had 2 hits. Andrick Allison, 2 hits. Henry Adam, 2 hits. Cal Miller, 2 hits. 1 for Elijah Brock, 2 for Carson Comstock. So Panthers bats were still alive tonight. They put 11 runs on the board on 11 hits. Henry Adam goes the distance. He'll pick up the win for the Panthers. Went 6 innings, gave up 1 unearned run. He had 8 strikeouts, allowed 2 walks, and 1 hit batter. So Henry Adam will pick up the win for the Panthers, and that will wrap up our coverage tonight. We are going to play some commercials as we tear some stuff down, starting to sprinkle again, so we're going to try and get out of here before the rain gets too strong on us. So we'll wrap up our coverage. We'll be back Monday night. It'll be a road game. We'll be at Louisa Muscatine. It is a JV varsity matchup, so we'll be on the air around 6:45 approximately for the pregame show between the Panthers and the Louisa Muscatine Falcons. Panthers pick up the win to move to 10-2, 11-1 win tonight at Winfield Mount Union as the home team. So we will be back Monday for more Panther baseball. Everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe and go Panthers.
Summer is here, and so is Pekin Pride. Pekin Community School District is gearing up for summer sports. We want your student on the field, on the court, and in the game. At Pekin, athletes aren't just about winning. They're about building character, teamwork, and lifelong friendships in a school where every athlete matters. Because at Pekin, where everybody is somebody. Contact Pekin Community School District today to find out the summer sports registration. Visit pekincsd.org.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Planning ahead for 2026, smart farmers know that exceptional harvests begin with premium seeds. Quinton Harbison at Gobbler Creek Seeds, your local Pioneer dealer, has the high-performance varieties you need for next spring's planting. These aren't just any seeds, they're backed by proven genetics and designed for maximum yield potential. When you plant with confidence, you harvest with pride. Trust Quinton Harbison at Gobbler Creek Seeds for all your seed needs. Call today at 641-777-8874. That's 641-777-8874. And let's grow success together.
Summer stress is real. Heat, drought, pressure. It all adds up in the field. At Nutrient Ag Solutions in Hedrick, we help Southeast Iowa farmers build crop nutrition programs that hold up when the weather doesn't cooperate. You've invested too much to leave on the table. Call 641-653-4444. Nutrient Ag Solutions, fighting for every bushel with you. 641-653-4444. That's 641-653-4444.
Baseball season is back. Is your young athlete game day ready? Before they step up to the plate,